Hey, thank you so much for clicking this video. I'm Matthew Msengati, the designer and developer. This is my YouTube channel, Coded Design, where I teach coding and user interface design. Okay, this is a series of videos where I show you a production level code, where I show you the behind the scene good programming practices and things as I am doing them. So at the moment, the system is able to send a verification code so that you can some sort of verify your email. Okay, but now we are going behind the scenes. We are going to behind the scene. What I'm going to start with explaining behind the scene in this video particularly, I'm going to talk about what can I say, restricting the access, or I'm going to talk about single point of entry. So as you can see that there is a file in the backend that makes sure that you always what can I say, get into this index file. So let's just jump to the backend. So this is the backend. Let me just close everything so that we can start from scratch. Maybe these tabs might be some sort of disturbing. So if I can open at least one tab here. Okay, it looks like it's a load because I'm working on this system. Okay, so also here, let me just close some sort of all these tabs. Okay, so that you can see the folder structure. I think it will assist on helping me to explain to you. Okay, sorry about that. I should have done this before, but okay, we are done. Okay, so as you can see, this is the folder structure. This is here my code editor. It's Visual Studio Code, so you can download our Visual Studio Code. And then I'm using XAMPP. Let's see, it's not running at the moment because I'm running this on a server. So for code editor, I'm using Visual Studio Code. I've got FileZilla open here. What is FileZilla? FileZilla is a piece of software that helps me to send or to push the files, the local files, which is these files, because these files are inside this folder in my computer. So when I want to push, let's say I've made some changes in the code, I've made some changes in this code. So when I want to push all those changes to the server, I used FileZilla. As you can see, I'm connected to my codeddesign.co.za, and then this is my account, and this is the password. So I'm connected. So these are the files locally, as you can see here. The parent folder is secular CIRC. So, and that is this folder. However, when you look on the right, as you can see, this folder is not important, it's empty, so I don't want it to confuse us. It's not supposed to be here. So as you can see, the parent folder for the server, it's public underscore HTML. So that is it. So when I want to save anything, so I just click here and then upload, and then this will be uploaded. So that is the case. So I'm trying to say I'm typing the code locally, but when I want to run it, I always have to first push it to the server, and then from then I can go here and restart. So let's talk about single point of entrance or access. So as you can see here, I've got an index file. So all the requests are pushed to this file. So this is the file that handles everything. How is that achieved? It is that is achieved by this HT access. So when the server is executing, when the server is reaching this public folder, where is it? Just close everything here. When the folder is reaching this public folder, automatically it looks for this file, or this file is automatically executed. This is HT access. So when we get into HT access, don't stress and worry much about this. If you want to use it, just copy it as it is. Even me, it's a code that I got from the internet. So but what it does, it routes every request to this to this page. Let's just test it on a platform that we are familiar with, which is YouTube. Let's say for some reason we want to, let's say acting like we are hacking YouTube, so we want to know their file structure behind. So we are just typing random pages, let's say .html. So we are acting as if we want to know their folder structure. You will see that it pushes us to 404 page not found. Okay, as you can see, so that means this is a routing. If something doesn't exist, it will push us to 404. It doesn't some sort of reveal and show a lot about the folder structure of the system. What else can we try here? Maybe okay, even if I can say coded, it's going to do the same thing. Okay, because it's going to say this page is not found. Let's see. But this is an application technique that is like sort of used to control the access, and also to make sure that there is only one entry point to the system. So how do you achieve that? You achieve that with using .ht access, and this is how you do it. So this is the part that tells the system to always go here. So I hope you understand this part. I don't want to make it some sort of longer unnecessarily, but because I only want you to get one thing only at this moment in time, that whenever you get into your system, when the server execute, you must always have this htaccess file that will always push the request, any request, to this index. Why are we doing that? So that in case we want to check for security before we allow the visitor to get into the whole application. If you want to do anything, you want to check something, we can always do it in this file, instead of doing the other way of having to put a code that checks for security in all these files. And imagine we've got more than, let's say, 50 files here already, so it will mean we have to copy the code like to every folder. So that's the reason why you must use this architectural pattern, which is a single point of entry to your website. Otherwise, for me, Matthew Msengati, thank you so much for visiting this page. Okay, here we were testing. It happened that there is a code, what's this thing, there is a channel code coded already, so that's why YouTube has shown me this page. So it just happened like it's a fluke. It's not something that has been intentional. Otherwise, for me, Matthew Msengati, see you on the next one.